All right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. This, of course, is your boy BJ back with another live stream. What's up to the No Filter MMA family? My boy Stamina MC already in the building. What's up, my guy? He said Breaker Gang on tour. What's really good, my melanated, non-melanated peoples? What's up, my guy? Listen, man. How's everything in the land of the lay? Stamina MC, you see the pictures that I got up on the slideshow, Stamina. Don't act like you don't see the pictures, man. We about to get this thing boiling up in this motherfucker tonight. We about to get this thing boiling. It's time to cook, boil, fry, deep fry, freeze, Bombay, whip. It's time to boil. It's time to do all of it. I want all of it. Mm, mm, mm. Big announcement in the world of women's MMA, guys, and that is that former top contender at 125 pounds, 115 pounds, Tatiana Suarez is now moving to flyweight. That was the big announcement. But the big announcement is that she will be taking on Roxanne Modafferi. You know what I'm saying? Like when they dropped that bomb, I said, "Whoa!" Like, man, this is a good fight. This is a damn good fight because we already know that no matter what comes at Roxanne Modafferi's way, Roxanne Modafferi gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Roxanne, no matter how dominant this fight may look, like we can expect to see Tatiana Suarez. Excuse me, see Roxanne Modafferi fight to the end unless she gets finished. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way we're gonna see Roxanne give up is if she get finished. Let's see here, guys. Let me make sure I got my stuff in order here before I get this thing started. Okay, yeah, I'm here. And that is 692. Okay, let's roll, baby. Okay, yeah. So Roxanne Modafferi versus Tatiana Suarez is happening, y'all. Like that fight is going down. Like Tatiana Suarez said she was back, and when she said she was back, she meant she was back, dog. Like Tatiana Suarez meant she was back when she said she was back. Stamina MC says, I know you got your apron on. Go ahead and cook. Facts, bro. Facts. You already know. Abdul Diop. Suarez by ground and pound TKO. Uh-oh. Abdul Diop coming in hot. Y'all already know this dude gonna come in hot. It don't matter. It don't matter what the topic is. It don't matter what the topic is. Just know that Abdul Diop is gonna come in hot. He gonna come in hot. He gonna come in strong. And he gonna tell you how the fuck it is. So per usual, and I got to let y'all know, if you got your green, light your green. You know what I'm saying? Light your green, because I'm lighting my green. I really like the Tatiana Roxy pairing. Two injured birds finding their way. Oh, Stamina coming in hot. Neither are strikers. Okay, but Roxanne's striking has looked very good lately. Come on, Stamina now. This intrigues me a great deal. Yes, I hope they can ink the deal fully. Yeah, like I want to see Tatiana Suarez versus anybody in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Loader, you already know in the building, my boy Taylor. Our best friend is going out there to whoop some ass, dude. TSP is going out there to whoop some ass, dude. I'm trying to lock down another interview with Tatiana Suarez. And of course, if I lock that down, Taylor, you already know I'm gonna hit you up, bro. But most definitely trying to lock down this second interview with Tatiana Suarez. Tatiana by submission to strikes. Yo, Tatiana Suarez is just, I just feel like we're gonna get an animal. Look at how, even though Tatiana hasn't lost, you know what I'm saying, but look at how Tatiana, look at how, look, Mackenzie Dern lost, but look at how Mackenzie Dern came back. I feel like we're gonna see that type of comeback from Tatiana Suarez, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just because Tatiana looking big, like Tatiana is big, like she looking big, dog, like, woo, like, listen, guys. I know we talk about the people at 125 pounds like Jessica Andrade's, and those are some dangerous girls in the top five. But Tatiana Suarez, she giving everybody in the division problems, yo. I'm gonna put it like this, yo. Now, listen, are we gonna sit here and are we gonna put the same stamp on Tatiana Suarez saying that she has no chance against Valentina? Oh my God. Oh God. Oh, absolutely, Taylor. You already know. Misha Tate with the dub. I like Tatiana more. Listen, Tatiana at 125 is gonna be a damn beast. This is gonna be a beast that we ain't seen yet. Tatiana not cutting weight. Tatiana not prone to injury. Oh my gosh. Guys, guys, this is insane. Listen, are we gonna say that Tatiana ain't ready to fight Valentina? Like, come on, y'all. Come on, man. Let's go. Taylor, Taylor, bruh, scream that shit from the mountaintop, Taylor Loader. Scream that shit from the mountaintop. Tatiana and De La Rosa are the biggest problems to Valentina. Bruh, scream that shit from the top of the mountain, Taylor. Scream that shit, bro. The biggest problem to Valentina. Those two. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Montana De La Rosa and Tatiana Suarez. Listen, that wrestling, bro. That wrestling, bro. Listen, as if wrestling hasn't proven itself already, man. As if wrestling hasn't proven itself already. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tatiana Suarez is about, listen, I see a clear path to the belt for Tatiana Suarez. I see a clear path to the belt. The only problem, the biggest problem I see on Tatiana's road to the belt is Jessica Andrade. That's the biggest problem I see is Andrade. You know, the top control alone makes them threats. Absolutely. Listen, when them girls wrap you up, when them wrestlers like Suarez and Montana De La Rosa and Miranda Maverick, you know what I'm saying? When them girls that's physically strong, you know what I'm saying, them grapplers that can wrap you up, and see the thing about Jillian Robinson doesn't have the strength. She's got the skill, she's got the technique. You know what I'm saying? Jillian Robinson, arguably the best grappler, submission specialist in the division, but Jillian Robinson lacks the strength that Tatiana Suarez has, that Miranda Maverick has, that Taylor Santos has, that Montana De La Rosa has. Those girls got that strength. They got that physical strength. Those girls are athletes. Miranda Maverick, Montana De La Rosa, Taylor Santos. Those girls are athletes. Those are big, strong flyweights that all could be fighting. Well, except for Tatiana for a second. I got cut off there for a second, but I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I got cut off there. I am back. Sorry, sorry, sorry. The live stream has continued. The live stream has continued, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, but you know what I'm saying? Those girls could be easily fighting at 135 pounds. When you talk about Miranda Maverick, Taylor Santos, Montana De La Rosa, those are big flyweights. Them big physical flyweights gonna give Valentina some problems. And Tatiana Suarez, listen, listen. I'm not gonna argue with y'all. I'm not gonna go back and forth with y'all about Tatiana Suarez versus Valentina Shevchenko. I'm not gonna argue about that because you already know what I'm saying. You already know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna argue with that. You know what I'm saying? Tatiana Suarez is a threat to anybody she steps in that damn cage with. To anybody she steps in that cage with. And she's proven that. You know what I'm saying? Proven. 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 Valentina is not the do all say all. I'm sorry, y'all. These wolves, these sharks at 125, they closing in on Valentina Shevchenko. They closing. Valentina got a rough road ahead of her, boy. Ain't no more easy fights. The last easy fight that Valentina had was against Katlyn Chookagian. That was it. Because she had to fight Jennifer Maia. Oh, excuse me, well, the last easy fight would be Jessica Andrade. After that, last, she had sort of a hard fight, which she had to fight Jennifer Maia. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always gonna give Jennifer Maia her props. Valentina had to fight Jennifer Maia. You know what I'm saying? But she starched Jessica Andrade. And I don't think it's gonna be too many. Oh, she got to start Lauren Murphy. She gonna start Lauren Murphy. But after Lauren Murphy, shit, man, you got Miranda Maverick, you got Taylor Santos, you got Montana De La Rosa, you got Manon Fiorot coming up. Listen, man, this shit ain't gonna be. You got Tatiana Suarez. She ain't got no. Valentina ain't got no easy road. The easy road at 125 pounds for Valentina is coming to an end. She ran through Katlyn Chookagian. She ran through, you know what I'm saying, Jessica I. Like she did that. Like she did that. But that shit is over. That shit over, man. Like nothing against Valentina, but Valentina gonna have to fight. Like these girls coming for Valentina. Listen, these girls are not fighting or coming into this division for nothing. They know what the ultimate goal is. They know Miranda Maverick knows what it is that she got to do in this damn cage. You know what I'm saying? Miranda Maverick knows what she got to do. She knows that if she keeps winning, who she's gonna have to fight. You know what I'm saying? She knows this shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's not play around. Let's not play around like, you know what I'm saying? These girls just listen. Lauren Murphy may not know. Okay? Lauren Murphy may not know that she got to fight. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, guys. Did I just get a donation from my boy Taylor? Oh man, Taylor, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Taylor Loader donating showing love to No Filter MMA for sure. But yeah, let's get back to this heat though. Show everybody, show love to my boy Taylor Loader, a real OG in this game. You know what I'm saying? A real OG in this game. Let's look at these. Let's look at these comments. Let's see what's rolling in these comments. You know, let me and why do I not have a wrench beside Taylor Loader's name? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I don't even have a Taylor. You about to get a motherfucking wrench, my dude. You about to get a wrench, my dude. Let me get this wrench up here on Taylor Loader's name, man. How can I disrespect my dude like that? The disrespect is out of this world. Add moderator. Absolutely. Taylor Loader is now a moderator. Go ahead and drop a comment, Taylor, so we can see that we can see that wrench beside your name, bro. Go ahead and drop that comment, my dude. Let's see that wrench beside your name, my guy. But yeah, yeah, let's see what Tatiana what is that? Okay, whatever. Let's see what Tatiana we get back first, BJ. Of course, Valentina Shevchenko has never seen wrestling like that, but she's also quite easy to hit. Not the fast, quite easy to hit. Who done really hit Tatiana? 100% Tatiana Suarez. Who hit Who's pieced up Tatiana? Oh, Nina Ansaroff landed a couple of shots, and then what? 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 Tatiana? What? What? Okay, not a wash for either fighter. I get that. Nunes versus Pena, though. Taylor, you know I'm getting there, bro. You know I'm getting there, bro. If I have to watch Valentina dance around the cage one more time, I'm going to puke. Oh God. The stamina says Taylor that if she wins, you're gonna see it. Taylor happened to Ronda, Anderson Silva, Kane. Once there's enough tape on you and you get older, the division catches up. It's over. Valentina will go down soon, dude. She will lose eventually. She's going to lose eventually at 125. Like it's too many styles at 125. So she can't nullify. Like Valentina can nullify a lot, but she can't nullify everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we see what happens when somebody get physical with Valentina. Like if you get physical with Valentina Shevchenko, you can put Valentina in positions. You know what I'm saying? You can put Valentina in uncomfortable positions if you get up in her face and get physical. And Jennifer Maya showed that. Juliana Pena showed that. You can put her in. Listen, if it had been Montana, listen, look at how vicious Montana De La Rosa's ground and pound was, guys. If it had been Montana De La Rosa that had an entire round, if she, let's say they fall, and Montana somehow managed to get Valentina on her back, and she had a whole round, dude, if she had a whole round on top of Valentina, I know it's a if, but if that would have happened, I guarantee you she's gonna capitalize on that opportunity a lot quicker, a lot more than Jennifer Maya did. You know what I'm saying? Like Montana gonna go, she gonna unleash Valentina if she had Valentina down on her back like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You can't say that wouldn't happen. If Montana De La Rosa ended up on top of Valentina Shevchenko, it's gonna be hell. If fighters like Miranda Maverick end up on top, if fighters like Taylor Santos end up on top, if fighters like Jillian Robertson end up, listen, Manon Fiorot can go in there and stand up and fight Valentina Shevchenko. I'm confident enough in what I've seen from Manon Fiorot that she can do it. What Valentina does is not going to deter. It's not going to deter Manon Fiorot. What worries me is Manon getting taken down. Striking, I'm not arguing with Manon Fiorot. I'm not arguing with the level of striker that Manon Fiorot is. She's a threat to anybody. But when it comes to that ground game, you know what I'm saying? That is where it gets fuzzy. I don't care how good Valentina has looked on the ground. It gets fuzzy when it comes to the ground game, guys. When you got girls who look like fish out of water, girls who are submitting people, you know what I'm saying? Valentina doesn't do a whole lot of like Valentina is very like stationary on the ground. Like she's very like stagnant on the ground. Like she does good stuff on the ground and pound, the triangle. Like she got the I mean, she's not the triangle. She's got the crucifix, and that's really about it. You know what I'm saying? Like she got that crucifix, yo. Her crucifix is nasty, but it's gonna be girls that crucifix ain't gonna work on, man. That crucifix ain't gonna work on everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that hanging out in the clinch and hanging out on bottom position, that shit ain't gonna work with a lot of these fighters, man. And I'm telling you, Tatiana Suarez puts Valentina. There's no doubt in my mind that Tatiana Suarez can't put Valentina on her back. She will put Valentina on her back. You know what I'm saying? And that is where it's going to get interesting because no matter who she's fighting, Tatiana is going to do Tatiana. Tatiana Suarez is going to do Tatiana Suarez and what Tatiana Suarez does. Now, going into this fight with Roxanne Modafferi, that's what we're going to see. She's going to run through Modafferi. I think it's a shutout. It's a complete shutout. I love Roxanne Modafferi, but it's a shutout. It is a shutout. You know what I'm saying? It's a shutout. Let's look at these comments. Wrench Gang, facts. Welcome to the blue corner. Tatiana was injured in the Ansarov fight and still dominated. Facts, Taylor Loader. Facts, Taylor. I gotta light my joint back up, man. Y'all got me anime, got my palms sweating and shit. Ooh. One thing I'll have to say, if these fighters can beat the girls in the top 10, then they might as well hang it up trying to fight Valentina. Well, we gotta see, dude. We gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see it. We gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they're gonna throw Montana a fight, like Alexa Grasso or somebody like that. Like they're gonna throw Montana De La Rosa a fight. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna throw her Taylor Santos. They're gonna finally let that Taylor Santos fight happen. They're gonna throw her Alexa Grasso. Like somebody gonna have to fight Montana De La Rosa. I don't care how much y'all talk about Montana. Whatever you say about Montana De La Rosa, you can say what you want to say. Somebody is gonna have to fight Montana De La Rosa. Okay? And it is what it is. It is what it. I'm here to set the record straight on this live stream tonight. I'm here to set the record straight on this live stream. Okay, I'm setting it straight tonight. I told you I'm coming in hot tonight. Montana De La Rosa. Somebody's gonna have to deal with Montana De La Rosa. Okay, so you better send your favorite fighters a message on Instagram. Let them know. Listen, I got no matter what happens, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? Because when they step in there with Montana, listen, KGB beat Montana. Let KGB step in there with this Montana De La Rosa. Okay? Let KGB step, let Antonina Shevchenko step in there with this Montana. You know what I'm saying? Let Alexa Grasso step in there with this Montana. Ooh, boy. They should have fed Roxanne to Montana. If you ask me, they should have fed Roxanne Modafferi to Montana De La Rosa. That'd have been a dub for Montana. A clear dub. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Montana is only getting better. Facts, Taylor Loader. That top game ain't nothing to fuck with. Facts, Taylor Loader. Facts, bro. See, people don't not understanding that, dude. They not and people look at Khabib and then they don't even look at what top control can do for fighters like Khabib if you know how to do it. If you know how to do it. If you know how to get it there. You know how to get it there. You gotta know how to get them there. Once you get them there, it's you can't. Once a dominant wrestler like Suarez, De La Rosa, once girls like that get you down, Miranda Maverick, once they get you where they want you, you in their world. You're in their world. Taylor Santos, come on, man, come on, dog. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. As Stamina said, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Facts. But there are the facts. Every time Montana steps up in competition, she loses. I can't dispute that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disputing facts. Y'all dispute facts. Y'all dispute facts. I don't dispute facts. That happened, yes. She lost to Viviane Araújo in a close fight where she outstruck Araújo. And she lost a razor thin fight with Andrea Lee. So it's not has she been stopped? Has Montana De La Rosa been stopped? No. Has she clearly been like one-sidedly dominated in one fight? You can argue that fight with Viviane Araújo that it was a one-sided fight. You can argue that. I can see that. But any other fight has she been dominated other than in the argument you can make in the Viviane Araújo fight where she stood and traded punches the whole fight, traded sharp, crisp punches, hard punches, went toe to toe with Viviane Araújo, worked the jab, outstruck Araújo. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, so can we say that Montana has been like dominated? No, we can't say that. I can give you Jillian Robinson. Now, when Jillian Robinson, it's kill or be killed in there with Jillian Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can talk about Jillian Robinson. She's lost. She's been stopped. She's been dominated. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, and I'm aware of that when it comes to Jillian. It doesn't make her any less of a threat, any less of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? But you can say that for Jillian Robinson. Montana, you can't say that. Nobody has stopped Montana De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has clearly 100% stepping out on faith, dominated Montana De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what's the point? Listen, but Marcus Bell, It's not that beating Lipsky is listen, it's the body that it's what she's done since she's been in the UFC. If I can think clearly, y'all said she would lose. Y'all said Montana would have been out of the UFC a long time ago. Nobody thought Montana De La Rosa would still be floating in and out of rankings this far in. When I started preaching Montana De La Rosa, nobody thought anything of Montana De La Rosa. Y'all the what? Listen, what she did to Lipsky, y'all are surprised. Y'all surprised at that. Y'all are surprised at what she done to Lipsky. I'm not surprised. Y'all are. Y'all were surprised. You know what I'm saying? At what Jillian Robertson did to Courtney Casey. I wasn't surprised how she dominated Poliana Battaglia. I wasn't surprised. Y'all are surprised at these other girls. Y'all are surprised at that Miranda Maverick. Y'all are upset because of what Miranda Maverick said. I'm not upset about what Miranda Maverick said. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. You know what I'm saying? Because Miranda Maverick ain't the only one that says she want that blood. She want that Shevchenko blood. She ain't the only one that said that. So that's like telling Yair Rodriguez to shut the fuck up for saying he wants to fight Alexander Volkanovski. Like what kind of sense does that make? That's like telling Miesha Tate. Clearly, Miesha Tate has said that her goal is to rematch Amanda Nunes, beat Amanda Nunes' ass, and take the belt back. You know what I'm saying? That's like telling Miesha Tate to shut the fuck up. How you gonna tell a former champion? How you gonna tell somebody who's proven how good they are? How you gonna tell them to shut the fuck up because they saying they want to fight the champ? Nah, hell no. Y'all the ones surprised by that shit. Not I. Not I. Marcus is setting up the record straight tonight. Yeah, right. BJ bias is fuck. Don't let him lie to you. Taylor, he never could, Taylor. We all know good and well, but we F with him anyway, despite that. Whatever. You say it how you want to say it, Stamina. It doesn't matter. Montana is the same C-level fighter upon proving otherwise. Okay. Taylor, fuck you. Robert Henry, Marcus Bell below sea level. Yeah, okay. Okay. What you gonna say? Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Anyway. Who is y'all? I saw her being about to win that fight. What fight? Oh, you talking about? Wait a minute. What did Marcus Bell say? To be fair, BJ, only person that said with their chest that De La Rosa was done for and still is TJ 347. He goes harder than everyone else at all times. True. Oh, I forgot. Taylor don't like Yair. Taylor don't like Yair. Come on, man. Oh boy, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. I ain't dealing with y'all tonight, man. I'm telling y'all I ain't dealing with y'all tonight. So let's move on, guys. So the Jesse Millie interview was supposed to have been yesterday, but we moved it to Friday at 10 a.m., guys. So yeah, be ready to sit down. Guys, please come join in and let's talk to Jesse Millie, guys, because listen, every odd that can be stacked against Jesse Millie in that Bellator 145-pound division is stacked against Jesse Millie, guys. Like every odd that could possibly be stacked against Jesse is stacked against Jesse Millie. We don't know Jesse Millie, guys. We don't know Jesse Millie. We don't know nothing about Jesse Millie. But you damn Skippy better believe that I'm gonna find out what I need to find out when it comes to Jesse Millie. I need to know how Jesse Millie feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are her goals? Does she know that she's being thrown to the wolves? Jesse Millie is being thrown to the wolves, guys. Listen, she went in there and put a tough fight on against I don't care how you put it. Jesse Millie had Julia Budd not wanting to fight. And I thought Julia Budd lost that fight. I thought Jesse Millie won that fight. I'm telling y'all, I thought Jesse Millie won that fight against Julia Budd. And they did not give Jesse Millie that win. I'm telling you, they did not. They robbed Jesse Millie of that win. So I can see if you guess right. Throw Montana in there with somebody she can beat like a Molly McCann. Chill out. Y'all thought some of y'all thought Lipsky was gonna beat her. Shit. But anyway, um, Jesse Millie will be here Friday, 10 a.m., guys. So I put that picture up there so I can remember to tell anybody. You know what I'm saying? You crazy. Jesse Millie is tough. She's rugged. Listen, I can't 100% say that Bellator is throwing Jesse Millie to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? I can't 100% say they throwing Jesse Millie to the wolves. Jesse Millie is saying yes, guys. That's the thing. Jesse Millie is saying yes. And that has landed Jesse Millie in the top 10 rankings at Bellator. That has landed her in the top 10 rankings. Jesse Millie says, yes, I'll take all smoke. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to talk to Jesse Millie. I can't, listen, guys, I'm so hyped for this interview. And I don't even know why. Like, I don't even know why I'm so hyped, but I just feel like Jesse Millie got a lot to say. Because she ain't scared of nobody. Jesse Millie ain't scared of nobody. And I think she could be fighting Cat Zingano. I think Cat Zingano, no. Well, maybe the way Bellator doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think maybe her and Cat Zingano are going to be lined up to fight each other. I'd watch Jesse Millie versus Cat Zingano. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Bellator rankings don't mean anything. What they kind of got to sort themselves out, Taylor. But at this current moment, Jesse Millie is in the top 10 at Bellator. So Jesse Millie is going to be fighting the Olga Rubins, the Arlene Blinkos, you know what I'm saying? The Leslie Smiths, the Kat Zinganos, like the Leah McCourts. Like, she's going to be fighting those featherweights. So whether Jesse Millie want to or not, she in there in the top 10. She already done fought Julia Budd. Wasn't that a split decision? I think it was a split decision. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I can't wait to talk to Jesse Millie. And y'all need to come get your questions asked. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. I think I did forget to add a picture up here though. But anyways, let's move on to what's next for McFarlane. You know what I'm saying? I think, I want to know what's next for Ilima-Lei Macfarlane. I want to talk about Ilima-Lei Macfarlane. Once again, I do not think she lost that fight to Juliana Velasquez. You know what I'm saying? They robbed her. I think Ilima-Lei was robbed. You know what I'm saying? I think that there was no significant damage from Juliana Velasquez. Like, Juliana Velasquez did not cause any significant damage on Ilima-Lei Macfarlane whatsoever. Like, everybody's talking about how hard she punches. Everybody's talking about that. She didn't phase Macfarlane. And then rounds 4 and 5, Macfarlane dominated her on the ground. There was a lot of takedowns, a lot of ground control in rounds 4 and 5, and a lot of strikes landed by Macfarlane throughout the fight. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I think the way that these two strike, you know what I'm saying, can confuse the judges. But what I saw when I watched that, and I've watched that fight so many times. Jacob Janoski in the building. Would you like your fluid stopped off for $20? Oh boy, but I do. I when I watched that fight, I saw Macfarlane was the one coming forward. Macfarlane was the one when she would strike, she would come forward and land those strikes. You know what I'm saying? Like, to every two shots, I think the strikes were what I saw was 2-1 striking. For every two that Macfarlane landed, there was one landed from Juliana Velasquez. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, like I said, everybody was talking about how good of a striker this girl is, but she was supposed to technically dominate Ilima-Lei Macfarlane in that fight, and she didn't. She better watch out for Denise Kilhose. She better watch out for Alejandra Lara. You know what I'm saying? In the rematch with Lara, I know they fought already, and she beat Alejandra Lara. But the Alejandra Lara that was in there with Kana Watanabe, ooh, the Alejandra Lara that was in there with Veda Arteaga. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that if you want to talk about somebody in that division who's grown, it's Alejandra Lara. Okay, Lara has grown a lot in since that loss to Macfarlane. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has leveled up since that loss. You know what I'm saying? Because Macfarlane just ragdolled her. You know what I'm saying? So she's leveled up since that loss. And if Juliana Velasquez go and approach the rest of these fights the way she approached that McFarlane fight, even Denise Killholtz is going to be a problem for her. You know what I'm saying? Denise Killholtz, I would have been more wary for McFarlane in a fight with Killholtz than I would have been than I was in the fight with Velasquez. Velasquez didn't do much of nothing in that fight. She didn't do much of nothing in that McFarlane fight. Y'all can call it how you want to call it. Y'all gonna say what you want to say because y'all wanted McFarlane to lose. You know what I'm saying? But watching that fight, she didn't do much of nothing in that fight. So I'm trying to figure out how the fuck the judges saw that as a clear sweep for McFarlane. I mean, for Velasquez. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody talking about these sharp, pretty, beautiful strikes that she throws. She didn't do none of that. She didn't hit that. She barely even hit her with anything significant in that fight. We all know that the blood coming out of McFarlane's face was not caused by punches from Velasquez. We know that's not up for debate. That's not up for debate. It's not up for debate. Yeah, McFarlane was bloody. People see that she was bloody in the fight, and they think, oh, McFarlane got pieced up by Velasquez. No, the fuck she didn't. Velasquez's fingers, her pointer finger and her middle finger went right up in McFarlane's nose, cut her nose open. Okay, that's why the nose was bleeding. Her face scraped down the side of the octagon in round 4 when she was taking her down. It cut her above her eyebrow. So what did Juliana Velasquez do in that fight? Nothing. Nothing. She didn't do nothing. I don't care what Alima thinks. I'm telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I think. And I think that she was robbed. I think that maybe Alima Lay she was okay with it because maybe she wanted to take a break from the pressure of being champion. Because goddamn, y'all, she ruled the division for how long? I mean, McFarlane ruled that division for a while. Maybe like Rose, sometimes you need to step away from that belt. Maybe sometimes you need to step away from that belt. You know, and maybe we need to get reacquainted with Ilima-Lei Macfarlane. That's not the champion. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like she lost that fight. I feel like her and Liz Carmouche, with the story behind those two, they're on a collision course with each other. They're on a collision course. They are on a steady collision course with each other. That fight is going to be, whew, I'm ready for that fight. I'm ready for that fight. But I'm telling y'all, there's Alejandra Lara, her next fight. Because damn, I mean, Bellator robbing people left and right. Because I don't feel like she lost that fight to Kana Watanabe. You know what I'm saying? She's big. She's the perfect mix of fighter and athlete. I think Alejandra Lara is. Perfect, beautiful blend of fighter and athlete. She's good. She's fast on her feet. She bounces on her toes. She's starting to sit down on some punches. She's aggressive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her she's well rounded. Not too many girls gonna be better than McFarlane on the ground. Not too many girls in that division gonna be better than McFarlane on the ground. Period. Not too many girls in that division gonna be stronger than McFarlane. Period. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like McFarlane is the best fighter in that division. She is the best fighter at 125 at Bellator. She's better than Juliana Velasquez. She's better than Denise Killholtz. She's better than Alejandra Lara. She's better than Liz Carmouche. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is for me. So I think she is the bar at 125. So it is what it is. But these girls, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting to see who wins this Killholtz Velasquez fight and what happens after that. If they make the Carmouche McFarlane fight, I don't think McFarlane needs to fight Carmouche to get another crack at the belt. I do not think she needs to fight Carmouche. But if they make it, it's nice. While I disagree strongly, you at least open to the idea of the fight being scored as a draw since our dislike of McFarlane. Yeah, it should have been a draw. I would have been okay with a draw. But just giving it to Juliana Velasquez like that was not, no, I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Time to let that fight go. What you mean time to let that fight go? Man, this is a WMMA channel, and she's one of my favorite fighters, bro. You know I'm going to talk about Ilima-Lei Macfarlane. Shh, the hell you talking about, Marcus Bell? That's my question. What the hell are you talking about? You come to this channel, you're gonna have to listen sometime or another to about Alima Lay McFarland. So if you don't want to hear about Alima Lay McFarland, if you don't want to hear about Montana De La Rosa, you don't want to hear about Jillian Robinson, you don't want to hear about Juliana Pena, you don't want to hear about Yana Kunitskaya, you don't want to hear about Misha Tate, you don't want to hear about Joanna Jacek, you don't want to hear about Tatiana Suarez, Mackenzie Dern, the rest of them, then you know what to do, Marcus Bell. You know what to do. I had why am I even bothered? I mean, I had no issue admitting that Rose really lost both fights to Torres. Oh my God, y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. Marcus Bear, I mean, Robert Henry said, "I'm done." Y'all say what you want to say, man. Y'all say what y'all want to say. Y'all crazy, man. I ain't dealing with y'all. I ain't dealing with y'all, man. I ain't dealing with y'all. But you know, I do on the screen. I know you guys saw Robertson and Jojua. I think they are on a collision course too. I think that Jillian Robertson and Leona Jojua are on a collision course. Listen, I think Jillian Robertson is going to fight one or two people. She's either going to fight Manon Furiat. She's either going to fight Leona Jojua. One of those two she's going to fight. I think the fight to make is Antonina Shevchenko versus Manon Furiat. That's the fight to make because I feel like that is of style. Maybe we can see Antonina shine in a fight with Manon Furiat because Antonina wants to strike. Her ground game is not that good. She wants to strike. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody will sit there and engage Antonina Shevchenko on the feet, that would make Antonina very happy, I think. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that um Manon Furiat versus Antonina Shevchenko should happen. They're both strikers. You know what I'm saying? They're both high level strikers. And then you should put the grapplers in a match together. You know what I'm saying? Jillian Robinson versus Leona Jojua. You know what I'm saying? That's the one to make there. You know what I'm saying? Make that fight happen. Let Manon and Antonina fight, and then let Jojua and Robertson fight. I'm down. I'm totally down with that. Like, let's see that. Let's see that. Those are two good matchups. Why, Robert Henry? Why do you worry about Antonina? I think we will see Antonina shine in a fight with Manon Furiat. I mean, because Manon ain't gonna try to take the fight down. I would see Antonina trying to take the fight down before Manon. You know what I'm saying? I would see Antonina trying to get the fight down, especially if Manon crack her one time. Because I'm telling you, Lipsky almost knocked Antonina out. Hell, Lipsky almost knocked Montana De La Rosa out. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen when Lipsky landed that right hand? She wobbled Montana. Y'all was like, damn. And then Montana had clipped Lipsky in round one with a right hand, and Lipsky ate it. Lipsky ate that. She ate that right hand of Montana's and kept coming forward. But when Lipsky landed that right hand on Montana, Montana backed up. She was like, whoa. And even after the fight, Montana was like, she's got a pretty good right hand. I can tell you that because Montana took some steps back. She stumbled a little bit. I saw it. And Montana let it flush on Lipsky, and Lipsky ate it. I was like, damn, just like Antonina did. Antonina landed flush on Lipsky. Lipsky ate it. I said, woo. Manon's power is heavy, and Manon does have a ground game. Yeah, but we ain't seen it in the UFC though. We ain't seen it in the UFC. I get that she got a ground game, but we ain't seen it in the UFC, so it doesn't really matter. BJ out here trying to see A Chef get scalped. You really don't rate the attention she never asked for. I don't get it. Poor girl. She do. Yeah, we ain't seen it though. That's like, no, we just ain't seen it. So I mean, damn, if you don't want to listen, Manon has had two fights against girls who arguably shouldn't even be in the UFC. So I mean, what level of people should Antonina be fighting? I mean, if she can't fight Manon Furiat, who can she? I mean, if she can't beat Furiat, who can she beat? She ain't beating Jojo, or she ain't beating Jillian. So I mean, Molly McCann didn't she fight? No, she didn't fight Molly. Like who if she can't beat Manon? Manon is a bottom level flyweight. Her potential is one thing, but where she's at is another thing. And where she's at is at the bottom of the division. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so you her like I said, her potential is one thing, but where she's at is another thing, y'all. I have nothing against Antonina, but Antonina has not proven anything. Like, what is Antonina proving? I have nothing against Antonina. I like girls who have gotten some wins under their belt. Y'all want me to just stop? I mean, just jump on Antonina's train? What is there to be impressed with Antonina Shevchenko? What has she done impressively? Nothing. She has not really done anything impressive. She hadn't really knocked nobody out. She submitted Lipsky. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we've seen her get dominated the rest of the time. Like, what have we seen? What have we seen? B. Kendra, what's popping? Manon, I'd pick Manon. Um, I mean, what level should she be fighting at? Like, who okay, right now, I want y'all to name who does Antonina Shevchenko beat? She ain't beaten any of the grapplers. She ain't beaten none of them. She ain't beaten Miranda Maverick. She ain't beaten Robertson, De La Rosa, Joshua. Who's she beating? I'm staying. Right, Taylor. Right. Nothing consistent. Sorry, y'all. My DoorDash got dropped off. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to sit here and eat with y'all because my food ain't getting cold, and I'm still talking. So like, who who does Antonina beat? Listen, Antonina Shevchenko lost to people that Montana De La Rosa wouldn't lose to. I mean, Montana beats Roxanne. The only person I think that Antonina has beat that would give Montana De La Rosa problems is um, the only person that Antonina fought that would give Montana problems is Catlin Chukagian. That's it. That's it. That's it. But let's play devil's advocate here. Let's play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Let me look up Antonina's record just so I can have a visual. Maybe I'm missing somebody. Maybe I'm missing somebody. Let me see. I could be missing somebody. Let's see. Antonina Shevchenko. Let's look up Shevchenko's record. Okay. She's fought Andrea Lee. She lost. I think that Montana would beat Andrea Lee in a rematch. Um, Ariane Lipsky. She already beat Lipsky. Chukagian, I think, would give Montana problems. Lucy Pudilova. Ooh, that's a tough one. Lucy Pudilova. I think Montana would win that. Roxanne Modafferi. I think Montana beats Roxanne. Ji Young Kim. I mean, are we even going to go to Ji Young Kim? Like, I mean, are we even going to go to Ji Young Kim? You know, I want let's put Antonina in there with Priscilla Cachuedo. There we go. Zombie Girl. Does she beat Zombie Girl? Okay. Antonina versus Grasso. No. Weekend Helena Chikadian looked like a wrestling champion, right? Busts her boxes and isn't aggressive. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Who you don't think Montana can beat Roxanne? Come on now. Antonia doesn't need to get anywhere ranked fighters up until she wins against a few unranked fighters. Facts. Yeah. Right. Yeah, me too. And Montana hits harder than Andrea Lee. Montana could hurt. Montana almost knocked out Maida Bueno Silva though, for real. Montana was one punch away from knocking out Silva, straight up. Yeah, Antonina is chinny. Antonina is very chinny. Somebody gonna knock Antonina out though. I'm telling you. Somebody gonna knock Antonina out. Priscilla Castueda. I'm telling you. You put Castueda in there with Antonina and Antonina going to sleep. I'm telling you she is. Priscilla Castueda. I love Priscilla. How could you not love Priscilla, man? Priscilla Castueda is literally like the cutest thing in the world. I'm telling you, she really is. I love Zombie Girl. Her emotions, like the way she just goes in there and just does Zombie Girl. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna be Zombie Girl no matter what. I love it. But what y'all got to say? I don't know why, but I see her next fight getting knocked out. Yeah, like Antonina gonna get knocked out, man. I hope they don't put her in there with Montana though. I'm telling you, man. I hope they don't. Mm. But I hope they put. I hope they make Jillian Robinson versus Antonina. That's the fight I want to see. Because Antonina ducked that smoke, and Jillian Robinson called her out. Like Jillian Robinson called out Antonina Shevchenko. Antonina Shevchenko did not respond. She did not respond at all. When I tell you she didn't respond, you didn't hear nothing from Antonina. Next thing you seen Antonina, she had her pilot license. Mm-hmm. The next thing you seen from Antonina was them pilot license. No, exactly. Yep, Taylor. Yep, sure did. She sure did. She dropped that bomb on us that morning, dude. She said I asked to fight Antonina Shevchenko, Antonina. She said I signed it, and Antonina turned it down. Right, B Kendra. Like, what was going on? Mm. And people actually thought that Jillian would have been in over her head in the fight with Antonina. Hmm. What? What? I'm telling you, man, it's just that Shevchenko name. Oh yeah. Oh, Calvillo want all smoke. Cynthia Calvillo want all the smoke at 125. Mm-hmm. Yep, me too, V Kendra. Macy Barber, hell. You call it what you want to call it. But Macy Barber, hell. She done lost, she young. Macy Barber young. And so we talking like Macy Barber shouldn't lose. You know what I'm saying? Macy Barber is young. She can lose. It's okay for her fighters like her, Jillian Robinson, and young fighters. It's okay for them to lose. Montana De La Rosa. It's okay for them to lose. They young. Shit. No. No, dog. Listen. No, I don't take Calvillo as the type to be scared of anybody. I'm sorry, man. I just don't see. I don't see ducking when I look at Cynthia Calvillo. Cynthia Calvillo is a rough and rugged girl from the hood, son. Cynthia Calvillo is a rough, rugged street fighter from the hood, bro. Come on, man. She's like the female Nate Diaz, bro. That's how I see Cynthia Calvillo, like the female Nate Diaz. No. No, you said legally blind to Andrade as if like she would be like, no. Mm-mm. You implying that she's scared of ducking by saying she would have been legally blind to Andrade. I know what you're implying. I'm not stupid. I'm not crazy. No, we didn't see Andrade beating Caitlyn now. Nah, we didn't see that. I'm guilty of that myself. And shit. But she stopped Caitlyn Chukagian. Woo, that was crazy. Dude, I almost jumped out of my damn apartment. I said, whoa. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, Cynthia Calvillo, man. No, I ain't sleeping on Calvillo. Calvillo gonna do her thing though. No, they're gonna put tons of fights in front of her. They're gonna put tons of fights. They're gonna put at least 2 or 3 more fights in front of Calvillo before she fight for the belt. But maybe not. The UFC loves Cynthia Calvillo. Now that they do. He's saying Andrade wouldn't have acknowledged. I think he's saying that if they weren't where they were in the rankings, that Calvillo wouldn't acknowledge Andrade. Nah, I don't think that's the truth. I think listen, like I said, dude, Calvillo from the hood, dude, she ain't scared of nobody. Mm-mm. Oh no. Man, you gotta know how to read these people, man. I'm telling you. Fighters make it clear that they don't want to fight somebody. And y'all don't believe it. That's crazy. But y'all make up excuses. Like y'all don't believe that Antonina didn't want to fight Jillian Robinson. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But you believe that. Cynthia Calvillo, who blatantly called out Andrade, wouldn't have called her out if the scenario was different. Like wouldn't fight her if the scenario was different. That's crazy. um, I don't know how she beats Andrade. Mm-hmm. That's a good question. How would she beat Andrade? Her ground game is really good, y'all. I think we people are forgetting that. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Stem. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. That's true. Do I think Calvillo will beat Andrade? It depends on what Andrade we get, because the Andrade we saw in there with Valentina, Cynthia Calvillo gonna ragdoll that Andrade. I'm just being real. And Cynthia Calvillo ain't no pushover. Like Cynthia Calvillo ain't no easy fight. Mm-mm. Mm, that's true. She ain't strong like Valentina. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I wasn't talking about you, Stamina. I'm talking about the people who actually were out here contesting the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that she didn't take the fight. No, they presented that fight to Antonina Shevchenko, and Antonina said no. They put Jillian Roberts' name in front of her, and she said no. I don't care how you put it. If she didn't say no, the fight would have happened. Jillian Robertson got a contract. Jillian signed it. That's true, Kendra. She couldn't, but Andrade is not that good of a striker like Caitlin Chukagian, though. Andrade is not the same kind of striker like Chukagian. So it'll be a whole different fight. Listen, Chukagian can do that to anybody. Caitlin Chukagian can do that to anybody. So, I mean, I'm not so. Listen, I've said it clearly before that it's going to be hard for anybody to beat Chukagian. So to see Chukagian lose, you know what I'm saying? That lets you know how good she is. But anybody can do that to. I mean, Caitlin Chukagian can do that to anybody. Oh yeah, you right, V Kendra. Not this again. Well, I mean, truth is the truth. Yep, me too, Marcus Bell. The Royal 125 title goes through Caitlyn. Facts, Taylor Loader. That's true. No cap. That's the truth, bro. That is the truth. If Caitlyn never beats Valentina, she'll always be the number one contender. Caitlyn gonna have to fall way down. Like, she'll have to get beat up a lot to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 95% of the girls lose to Caitlyn Chukagian in that division. 95% of the girls in that division lose to Caitlyn Chukagian. It is what it is. Mm, yeah, that's true. But Chukagian is still there, though. I feel like Cynthia has a soft core, LOL body size. Mm? What you think, V. Kendra? You think so? That's true. That's true. That's very true. It's down to the Taylor. Yeah. I think Andrade in the rematch loses to Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn would beat Andrade in the rematch. If she was winning that fight. Mm, we'll see. We thought Atarujo would, but man, nope. Nope. Listen, man. When Chukagian start working, you can't stop her. You know. Kudos to Valentina Shevchenko because Valentina never allowed Catlin to settle into that rhythm. If you let Catlin settle into that rhythm, you can't beat her. You can't beat her. You can't beat her. Mm-mm. Let Chukagian settle into her rhythm. You can't beat her. Her goal is to do to everybody what she did to Cynthia Calvillo. That's her goal with every fight. Y'all, if y'all ain't never had Chipotle, oh my God. It's the best thing in the world. But yeah, man, it's gonna be hard to beat you Cajun, y'all. So it is what it is. Enough flyweight talk. Can we talk about Misha Tate versus Marion Renault? No, actually, I'm gonna say that for last. I want to talk about Yana Kunitskaya. Yana Kunitskaya versus Irina Aldana. How y'all feeling about that? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a few bites while y'all tell me that. Yeah, a long time ago, Taylor. It didn't affect the ones in South Carolina though. None of those ever affected the ones in South Carolina. How y'all feeling about Aldana versus versus Kunitskaya? That's a good fight. Mm. Okay, Big Kendra. Oh, you crazy as hell, Marcus Bell. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. Big Kendra, no. Y'all know I got to go for my girl, Yana Kunitskaya, man. You know, right, stamina. She only lost one fight. Um, I feel like Aldana. I feel like Kunitskaya in some ways could keep Aldana at range, like use footwork. But Yana don't bounce on her feet like Holly does, though. You know, like Holly used a lot of footwork to fuck up Aldana. You know what I'm saying? Yana's a little more plotty, a little more stationary than Holly, but Yana has still really has really good footwork. So she might be less agile than Holly, but she is not stationary. So, but I feel like what Yana's gonna try to do is just gonna try to impose that. I don't think she really wants to stand at range because Yana's not a once again she's not a powerful striker, man. Um, I feel like Yana is gonna try to clinch up Aldana, kind of slow her down. Um, Start working those knees in the clinch against the cage and stuff like that. That's what Yana does, man. Like people keep talking about how good of a striker she is, but she shows a lot of grappling in her fights, man. Like a lot of grappling, a lot of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Misha take notice to her. That's why Misha wanted to fight her. You know what I'm saying? Because the wrestling is there. Like they'll go to the ground, they'll stand on the feet. Adana is getting blanketed for 15 minutes, and I'm going to fucking hate it. What? Man, y'all crazy. Uh-oh, B. Kendra going ham. B. Kendra said that caught that Calvillo was not disciplined. Uh-oh. Comfortably on home. You know how hard it was for her to see or feel any of those wake up. Uh-oh. 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 Don't let him do you like that, V. Kendra. Uh-oh. Stamina coming in hot. But he said Yana was gonna get blanketed. I mean that Aldana was gonna get blanketed, man. But that's kind of always how Yana fights, though. Like She likes to get into those scrambling positions. Like Yana loves that, and Yana likes to tire you out, and then she likes to come back at range at you and start throwing rangy shots. You know, teep kicks up the middle and shit, like push kicks to the body. Like that's Yana's thing, spinning back fists and shit. She'll jab you to death. She jabbed the hell out of Marion Renault all night. I thought Marion Renault could defend the jab a little better than she did, and that was one of my keys to victory. Uh, for Marion Renault, I mean for Marion Renault would be to not get mesmerized by the jab. Don't don't let the jab. Don't be so wary of the jab. Like get out of the way of the jab. And she failed horribly at getting out of the way of that jab, boy. Because Yana ate that jab. Yana ate her up in that jab all night. Yana was eating up Aspen Ladd with that jab. Like she didn't eat everybody up with that jab. So I mean, Irene Aldana, good crisp boxing, power, nice uppercuts. Yana got to be careful. You know, Yana's taking some damage in her career. She's not a spring chicken anymore. You know, she's been put down by Cyborg. She got put down worse by Aspen Ladd. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But she beat up Marion Renault though. Took her down 5 times. Yep. What was Irene Aldana doing in that fight though? Will somebody please tell me what Irene Aldana was doing in that fight with Holly Holm? That was the worst I've ever seen Irene Aldana look. Like, what happened in that fight? Oh yeah, beat Kendra. Yeah, Holly. I mean, Yana got knocked out by Aspen Ladd. Like, she beat Aspen Ladd from start to the end of that fight. I mean, to the fight ended. She beat Aspen Ladd up in the clinch. She beat Aspen Ladd up in range. She was outclassing Aspen Ladd at every single corner of the fight. Aspen Ladd had one moment in that fight where she had got Yana down, and Yana reversed that shit and dominated Aspen Ladd. But coming like her coach fired her up in between rounds 2 and 3, man, and she came out and she just threw a hail mary at Yana and it landed and it dropped Yana. And then Aspen Ladd's ground and pound is arguably some of the best in the division. She hit her on the feet. Mm-hmm. She threw a hail mary on the feet and it dropped Yana. And then she finished her off with ground and pound. Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. It was pretty gnarly. But yeah, she beat no Holly Holm beat Aspen Ladd. I mean beat she beat Irene Aldana down, boy. So that fight is interesting. That fight has, I mean, how many more fights does Kunitskaya have to win? Like really, how many more fights does she have to win? Like since she fought Maureen Renault, she's fought Aspen Ladd. She lost to Aspen, but I mean, since losing to Aspen Ladd, she's beat Ketlin Vieira. You know what I'm saying? She's beat Julia Stoliarenko. Like, and then she's got a win over Marion Renault. She beat Lena Landsberg. Like, who else does Kunitskaya have to fight? That's the question we need to be asking. How much more are they gonna make Kunitskaya fight before she gets a title shot? So we can't say that Kunitskaya ain't been putting in work. Yana Kunitskaya been putting in hellacious work. So it is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. But anyways, I didn't plan to be on here this long, y'all. I ate my whole Chipotle. Yeah, I'm done. I'm telling y'all. If you've never had Chipotle, you ain't living. You ain't living, and it's healthy for you too. It's not like it's no processed foods, no shit like that. Oh, V Kendra says you laughing at the division. Don't do that. She's laughing at the division. Well, that leads me to Misha Tate versus Man Renault. You know, that leads me to that. You know, Misha Tate, Misha, I'm telling you, man, you know, kudos to Man Renault for doing what she done, you know, but I see Misha just dominating her, man. I just see Misha doing what she wants to do in there with Man Renault. I think we'll see a scrappy Misha. We'll see, yeah, watch Tate get a title shot. Nah, she won't get a title shot. No, she won't get a title shot. She'll have to rematch Holly, or you know, she'll have to fight GDR or somebody like that. You know, she already know. She already said, you know, any of them she would have took the fight with. She wanted to fight Yana Kunitskaya, but they was making the Aldana fight. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like Tate or didn't want that smoke. She wanted to smoke with one of them. I think the only person she really don't want to fight is Pena because they're friends, and I get that. You know, but it is what it is. You know, Misha Tate is back, y'all. Like Misha Tate, I don't think that's really sunk in to a lot of people's head. Like Misha Tate is back. You know, I think Misha wants to have a better career than Ronda Rousey. You know what I'm saying? I do. I really do. Yeah, Tate looking real good. But I think Misha wants to open this second chapter in her career. I think she wants to, in some way or another, outdo Ronda Rousey because you know she never beat Ronda. You know, but if Misha can do it, guys, what a fucking story and what a comeback for Misha Tate. You know, what I'm saying if Misha Tate can go in here and do it, that's wild and crazy, man. That's real wild and crazy. I'm rooting for her the whole way, but you know, it's a good fight. Man Renault's been active. I get it. But Misha looking strong, she looking fast, she looking fit. She's her mind is in a completely different place. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just in a totally different place. She was with Brian Caraway. Brian Caraway, he looks toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like Brian Caraway looks toxic. So right, Big Kendra, the same girls up there since that was there when she was there. So you know, yeah, Misha Tate is ready, man. Like Misha Tate is ready to, she ready to fight. You know, and technically, you know, if the fight goes to the ground, I think Man Renault is a little fresher because, like I said, she's been fighting. Tate hasn't been fighting. Yeah, oh, absolutely, V Kendra. Yeah, for sure. There's no doubt in my mind that Tate could be top five. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely, like, no doubt in my mind. Tate can make it ugly at 135. Because Tate is an ugly fighter. Like, she likes to make fights as ugly as possible. Like, that's Misha Tate. But I think we're going to see a more refined Misha Tate. Like, her and Jimmy Gifford back together again. You know what I'm saying? Like, her striking coach, Jimmy Gifford, like, they're back together. Like, she's training at Extreme Couture. Like, you know, she's back at it. You know what I'm saying? And Jimmy Gifford, like him and Misha Tate doubled down on her striking, man. In that fight with Holly Holm, like you know what I'm saying, like he made her striking, like that was when she was at her peak, man. Like her peak in her striking was in that fight with Holly Holm. You know what I'm saying? I think that was some. I think that was you know, and she said her and Jimmy Gifford worked so hard that camp, you know what I'm saying, to go into this fight and not look like Ronda Rousey looked in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you could arguably have put Misha and Ronda on the same level of striking, even though Misha was always a better striker than Ronda Rousey. Always. She was always a better striker than Ronda Rousey. You know what I'm saying? And because on the feet, both fights on the feet, Misha got the better of Ronda Rousey on the feet. Like every time, both fights they fought, Misha pieced her up both times. It was just when they got to the ground is when they got fuzzy, you know. But we'll see. You know, Marion Renault ain't got the best striking. She's got good boxing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Misha Tate's got good boxing too. So you know, I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. I've been waiting 5 years for this. Till I knew it would happen. I knew it would fucking happen, y'all. I knew it would happen. I knew it would happen, and it's happening. So it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get on off of here. I've been talking for a long time, longer than I wanted to. Um, but yeah, man, I appreciate everybody coming through to the chat. Most definitely hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button for your boy. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in, and I'm gonna get on up at this piece. V Kendra, shout out. Stamina MC, Abdul Diop, Marcus Bell, Taylor Loader, Jacob Janoski. Let's see who else was in here tonight. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Well, that's all I can see. But yeah, appreciate all you guys for coming through. And who's the better fighter, Ronda? Probably Kayla Harrison, to be honest. Probably Kayla Harrison. She seems to be more well-rounded than Ronda. So we'll see. I don't want to talk about Kayla Harrison. I don't like Kayla Harrison. Anyways, guys, this is your boy BJ. Subscribe to No Filter MMA, guys. Drop your comments in the comment section. Hit that like button. Hit the dislike button. Once again, guys, as a quick reminder, Jesse Mealy, Friday, 10 a.m., No Filter MMA, number 8 ranked Bellator featherweight, guys. Come on in and let's talk to Jesse Mealy. And I'm out.